Putting a lot of pressure on that one scry. Is there a reason not to wait? Maybe we're playing into Lunatic, and they'll just go like Rimrock Knight, my Rimrock Knight. What's the name of the spell? Boulder Rush. It's not as tempting to hit them with Inscription when they have Bone Crusher and Exile. I think I just want to save it to kill a creature. Especially with Ox in hand, I want to like try and keep the board clear as long as possible. Two cards, but I think I still have to kill a creature. Hey Gab, can you help me better understand what the event last weekend was? Was that basically weekend one of a longer running event? Yeah, exactly. It was one of 7 weekends where we're going to play these matches. And at the end of the season, you just count everyone's points and you see what happens, you know. And on top of these 7 weekends, there's going to be free championships, like the ones that's coming up. The first one is Zendikar Rising Championship. And, you know, it's kind of like the online PT. So we're qualified, like MPL and Rivals are qualified, and then people who qualified on Arena as well. Maybe some people qualified for Magic Online too. I don't exactly know. Anyways, yeah. Like a regular season kind of a thing. 7. Oh, when did I become like... I don't know, maybe I was always that way. Like the oats and the almonds that make me cough. Sorry about that. Oh, no, never mind. In that order. Might as well play the one from the graveyard first. A bit less obvious that... I mean, they probably discard the same card in the same order, but you never know. I was forced to trade. Why not? Well, obviously I should attack first if I was going to do that. Do deck change between weekend? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, imagine if you had to play the same deck all year. It'd be kind of weird. I try with Crocs in this matchup. I don't know if it's correct or not. Maybe I should stop doing that. I usually do well in this matchup. Maybe I could just board out all the 4s. The ruin could be good. If they bring in stuff like Vivian and stuff. Oh, a little mine rot. Oh. Screw shredded sails. Screw duress. Screw me, apparently. Wait, I'm so dumb. I kept mulling over Fatal Passage? That made no sense. I guess Federal Basic Swamp. Maybe I hold on to the thingy. But even then, I'm not sure I do. What's my record? It was a blue-black deck. I went 8-4. I won my last 4 matches. It's pretty psyched. I started 0-2 and I won my last 4 matches. Somehow they never have a recommend there against me. It's nice. I could race with Timuret. They might run out of lands. I also just mill a Rakdos. Wait, what? Oh wow. Well, that's GG. Oh, looks like it was GG anyways. I was in trouble. I mean, I guess technically I'm not dead. They would have to have a pretty awkward end. Hey, Tom. Nightmare becomes better on the play. Wait, why do I have Soul Shatter in this matchup? I don't know. Too expensive for removal. I want Libation for the potential Clothis. But... why do I not like Rankle? Because they have a bunch of 1/1/1s, Lustrug Beast and stuff. So I don't think Rankle's super good against them, but I could be wrong. Do you think it's good, or you just don't know? I think it's... I mean, Rankles can always be fine. Rankle's pretty strong in this deck. Might be a bit worse if they have like escape creatures. If they have the Phoenix against me. Just discard the Phoenix. Make them sack. I'll make them discard. That could be a mistake. I think PV was keeping in a lot of his 4-mana cards in this matchup. I guess PV had not played his deck much. This sounds kind of nice. Kind of attrition. Attrition to Rakdos. Gotta dodge the ooze. Three cards, 4 cards. I gonna hit them soon with the discard because you have less info early in the game, so it's not as easy to decide what you want to discard. Oh, it sucks. Okay, maybe I won't inscription then. Maybe I'll save it as removal. It's still a mine rot. Not an extinction event for when they bring it back. Multiple. That was a good draw. Ooh, Elspeth's Nightmare. Wow, the Nightmare was clutch. Alright, they need untap green and ooze, or else they probably lose. That's the untap green. Untap green and ooze, not the end of the world. I could get lucky too, I could just mill another Croxaw. I mean, I'm still like beating them down, still winning the tempo, still winning the race. Easy clap. Is Rankle good at all in general? I thought it was really good in this deck. It was really good when Omnath was around. That was so good in Omnath ramp. It got worse, I think. I'm not sure why, but it got worse and Liliana got better, I feel. I thought Liliana was like unplayable and Rankle was amazing in this deck, and then ever since they banned a bunch of cards, I've been really impressed by Liliana, and Rankle's been like kind of fine. I haven't played Rakdos a ton either. Just gonna get cleaved. I believe. I don't think believing's gonna be enough for them this game though. They're at 7. Does it matter? Does it matter which one I Nothing in Simic lately? Nah. You don't get a dual land in Simic. You don't get a pathway. You don't. I guess they banned all the good blue-green cards. What would blue-green look like? Just ramp? Just Ugin blue-green? Then keeping Eliminate up better? I don't know what. I honestly can't think of a scenario where it matters, but I'm all ears. Well, Inscription of Ruin was garbage both games, but obviously I don't have it for this matchup. Homebrew or crabs? Homebrew or rogues? Did I play the wrong man on turn 1? I played the wrong man on turn 1. Liquid? Or is it liquid? Thanks for the prime sub. Was liquid with 7Ds already taken? Is that what's going on there? It was? Dang. How many Ds is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The D is silent. Is that some movie reference? I feel like it might be. I don't remember. Django Unchained. Okay, yeah. Couldn't quite remember. I don't think it makes sense to use a 2-mana spell here. Erasing? Ooh, hello. Assuming this is good. I imported other shades in the sideboard. Any replacement for them, they're not important at all. They're pretty good against rogues. They're pretty good against blue-black, whether it's rogues or control. Because they usually don't have removal that exiles, so they have to like kill it and then exile it with a cling. Or just kind of try and ignore it. They're for blue-black matchups, basically. So, but you're pretty good in these matchups already, so you can just put whatever, honestly. Or they're tapped out. Are they dead? Kill that, tackles everything. Play Rankle. Do I win this turn? Oh. Oh yeah, 2 removal spell. Wow. It's not even that late yet. Basic math. There's not a good emote. I want to say sorry, but there's no sorry. Extinction event on odds not the worst against them. Live stream election results? I think I might, yeah. Might stream election night. Should be interesting, I don't know. If it's bad though, it might be like pretty upsetting. Liz took the day off. Well, she took the 4th off. Well, I guess now we're all confined again, so it doesn't matter that she took the day. Well, I guess it does matter. I mean, she doesn't have to work from home. I stocked up on Lakers, should be all set. I think I like the rest. The rest into Trident, into Timrid, into Bone Crush on turn 4 if I haven't drawn anything else. I should have picked up on Timing Tell. I knew they had that, and I should have played Fatal Passage turn 1. Oh well. It's even more important in this matchup to keep. All you need is lands. They do the work for you. All you need is double black, double red. Yeah, double reds for Ox, yeah. I think Chad to have enough cards in my graveyard for Liliana minus. Oh, looks like I caught a break. Hopefully I have mountains left in my deck. That's a pretty good draw. Alright, didn't bite. Just say go, right? Or play the shade. I guess I kill a Thief first. And then I kill Lurrus on my turn. Well, I don't have second red mana. I've got to have something in hand. I don't have just like 20 swamps. Kling's nice. Oh. Yeah, I could have kept one on top just to mill it. Maybe the second one too in case. I wouldn't hate drawing a temple, I guess. Ooh, that's kind of... Wait, I have nothing? I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I didn't Liliana minus. I'll let you have lethal on board. Wow. Awkward.
Ruining your day is going to embrace you.
Weird champ. I just hate lethal. God, matchup's so bad for rogues. I never even drew a second red. I just played a bunch of dudes and a bunch of shades. I guess the shade was really good this game. I'm not sure if I would have won without the shade. Someone was asking about if the shade's essential. I think you should still be okay in this matchup. They played a spell again. Unreal. Just playing spells every turn. Alright, this is a tough matchup. We'll see. We'll see if it's close. So how's the Yorion matchup? Making them discard against the tome. Not great. I was gonna play Timurite, I guess. Could give that for Yorion, but really I feel like your avenue to victory involves playing a bunch of lands and drawing a Nox at some point. I'm gonna attack was a 2/2. That's fine. I don't have super big plans for this rain kill anyways. Not that I have big plans for that. Well, I have big plans for the Croc sub. I don't think they're gonna let me have plans for the Croc sub. Yorion is the reason this deck doesn't see as much play, yeah. If you're okay losing to Yorion when you get paired against it, Yorion's just bad against everything else though, so. I know it would have been kind of nice here. I said her heart was sacked. It's pretty nice too. Sorry. I played a Button Crusher, so I would have exactly 6 cards if that happens. That was a sick draw. Alright, they have the Tome in hand. Still a really good draw, I think. Especially if they have lands in hand. Yeah, I mean, you could have tapped discarded. I mean, the hand's really good, they shouldn't, because they draw a card of the Shadow, but they lose a card. Another Dreamy Tea. It's kind of sketchy that they're doing that. Weird play. Plays around exactly Liliana, I guess? Oh, they're just dead now. Weird champ. It'd be funny if they were ghosting, so they did that to play around Liliana Minus. But no, but Liliana Minus doesn't even kill Dream Trawler, never mind. Yeah, none of it makes sense. Just Fate Actor, maybe. Well, the cards I'm bringing in are not super great, but neither is the others. I mean, the cards are burning out are really bad. Pretending to check viewers list, meanwhile, he sends the PayPal check. I know what's up. Totally no PayPal involved, chat. Just ladder play. Just solid ladder play. Does that stop anything besides Maze Mind Tome? It's just another permanent that dies to like Skyclave Apparition without having done anything. Yikes. And this Shade dies to all the removal, but at least it's like, if I mill it, it's like a free creature. I mean, the rest pretty pathetic, honestly, too. Against a bunch of tomes and a free Yorion and stuff. It's all bad. Soul Shatter for Trawler. I don't want narrow cards. I want only cards that can pressure them. I don't want any of my reactive cards. I have a Heartless Act. That was enough in game 1, right? Maybe Full Out of Love with Chandler. It was bad against the green decks, I think. This guy's a Crocodile. Sure, it's cool to discard it to Reunion, but I have a curve. I have a turn free play I'm pretty happy with, and just pressure their hand. I don't know. Maybe it's bad. Maybe I should just cast Reunion. They could also have. Would they ever have negate in this matchup? Probably not. This playing Bone Crusher Giant was like super ambitious. I might rock pretty OP. Played the wrong land. Should have played Fatal Passage, obviously. Much better it's played first, right? Rankle was this card, then play Crocodile. Well, there's the trigger from the attacking Crocodile first anyways. So, better play Crocodile first in case I have like Essence Scatter. Is there a reason to attack with Rankle? If they have nothing, they're dead. What if they have Shark Typhoon? I'll lose my Rankle and the chump, but I'm still not dead on board. How many cards do I have in my graveyard, by the way? I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I should show that. They have Omen of the Sun. Directs me. I could not attack with Rankle. I haven't been paying attention to whether... Okay, let's pay attention to the timing tell this time. Because I've not been paying attention to it, to them. Alright, they have something and they're now playing in full control. Oh, I got to bring back another Croxa already? Wait, what? Why did I miscount? That's 4 cards. Oh no, I'm just gonna be lazy. And I'm gonna just attack this Croxa, I think. I'm just gonna be lazy slash great. And just attack with Croxa. I think there's a reason to hold back. It's only Shatter the Sky, and I have like plenty of rebuys, obviously. Good call on Omen of the Sun, by the way. Totally was tunnel vision on Shark Typhoon. God, Blue White Chorion is bad. Can't even win its good matchups. Chat, remember when I thought Blue White Chorion was the best deck in Standard? No. 25% win rate, by the way. Kind of bad Blue White Chorion's not the best deck. It's like not a great best deck to have around. I don't think so. I think I want to just play Triton because it lets me turbo out a Croxa. It's like 2 cards. If this dies, 3 cards, 4 cards. I guess I'm still 1 short. I don't think it can be too bad to play Triton on 2. It's possible just killing the champions better though. Keeping Ox would be incredibly greedy. What's my favorite modern deck? Probably like Soul Herder and Blue White Control right now. Not as in I think they're good, but they're my faves. Am I gonna lose this game? Turn 4 Crocs on the play, turn 2 Triton, turn 4 Crocs on the play. No good against the red deck. Did Croaky's break it again? They're just laughing at my Crocs out discarding Phoenix. I don't know, can I beat an Embercleave? Probably. Means they have to chump attack with their champion. And they deal 12 damage, but then I get to kill stuff, and Croxa kills them really fast. Can't even attack. They don't have a good attack. Alright, apparently they do have a good attack. Or can you see the card was robber? Oh. Croxa. Assuming the play is kill a robber, play a bone crusher here. It's pretty straightforward. Their last card in hand was another fervent champion. And Soul Herder would be good. Soul Herder is not good because of Soul Herder. Soul Herder is good because of Ether Vial and Emery Skull and like basically Ether Vial is pretty obscene in Soul Herder. Okay. Chomp. Oh, is bringing back a Phoenix really better than Annex for them? I think Channelers are overrated. I kind of like Channeler, I just think they're not very good against Gruul, against the aggro decks. They're a bit slow. So I'm trying just more removal because I expect just... I mean, all the best decks are creature decks. I think Chandler's a pretty good card though. I think it might be better than Robber of the Rich. I know PV played Robber of the Rich. Siggy, their version had 4 robbers instead of the Chandlers, but I'm not even sure that was why they did well. Alright, well, might as well kill this robber. I don't know if that makes my attack lethal. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that's close. I mean, I guess their draw was really good too. Did he have a 2-drop? That Bone Crush on 2, right? I guess their draw was really good. My draw was really good, and I was on the play I won. Oof. Ember Cleave. Annex. Ooh. Extinction Event's decent, I guess. Can't really keep 2 mana up all the time, but killing an Ember Cleave maybe after they've played it is still okay. The rest could be okay because it hits the spell lands. This could be okay too, get their last 2 cards in hand if I'm not just dead on board. Doesn't kill anything good really though. This makes them sack Annex. Or 1/1. Are you on Deck's deck again? Dead again? Or is Doom Foretold D's? Not sure. If I was to play Yorion, I would try and play maybe 60 card blue-white Yorion. Just cut the bad cards and play 60 was for Yorion. Because drawing Yorion is usually pretty good against aggro decks. Drawing more ECDs is pretty good against Gruul. Maybe I'll try it at some point this week. It's something I want to try. Alright, I don't hate the rest. Maybe I'll try the rest on the draw, just make cheap cards. It's pretty bad, Rankle's pretty bad. Kind of see when I was boarding against the Gruul deck. Dawn Clang, because they have Phoenix. Phoenix pretty annoying. I think they all play at least 2 Phoenix, maybe more after sideboards. And I said maybe Sails, I guess, that kills Phoenix. Cling, 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 cling. Life gain. Let's see if the rest's any good or if it's gonna disappoint as usual. Said inscription doesn't kill much. Well, as in, it doesn't feel good to trade a free mana removal spell for an Annex or a Phoenix that already did damage, or a creature that costs 1 or 2. If you had more cheap removal and more lands that come into play untapped, it could be tempting to just have 4 Mind Rots on the draw, because you just go like turn 1 removal spell, turn 2 removal spell, turn 3 make them discard 2, and then their left was like 1 or 2 cards in hand, and still a backbreaking, but like you don't have that many cheap removals, etc. Do I actually need that? It is a good card, but I kind of got what I need, right? Turn 2 spike, player tapped, fatal passage. Oh, maybe it's good though. All right. Hopefully this is good, because the plan is to go get a swamp, play that, then turn 3 play Timuret, and turn 4 go like Trident Croxaw. Not sure. Actually, maybe I didn't need it. Because I just get to go... I could have gone Triton into Croxaw, Triton into Croxaw. Alright, this is tempting now. Huh. 2 cards, 3 cards. Is it tempting? Go Croxaw into Croxaw Triton. Or I can go Timuret. I guess it's the same thing. I can go Timuret and next turn I can double Croxaw. Whoa, almost bricked. Have you tried the Naya Yo rune list yet? I do not know what he just asked me. Should I not be playing Cleave and Rakdos? I played 2 of it in my best of 1 deck. It wasn't even in my first cut. I mean, depends what kind of Rakdos. If you're playing a deck like that, I don't know. People usually don't play Ember Cleaves in these decks, but maybe the card's so good that it's good enough to play, even in a deck like that, just because, like, you bring back a Croxaw and then you put an Ember Cleave on it and you just one-shot them. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the last 2 cards in hand here. Wait, what just happened? Did I break? Oh, wow. I braked on the second trigger. Oh, the Naya Yorion. I didn't see. What's the Naya Yorion like? Ooh. Look, it's GeoGuessr time, chat. GeoGuessr clock. Well, we made it to the top 1,000. Lost a bunch was blue-black. Won a bunch was red. Did I lose with Rakdos tonight? I don't know. I never lose with this deck. It's fun to play, too. I think it's pretty good. Not sure it beats Scroll, but been okay so far. The reunion was pretty good for me, right?